Mark Bell from supertraining.tv. Super Training Gym, the strongest gym in the West. Here we have a good shot from the back. You can see how I'm setting up on my squats. You can see I carry the barbell fairly high. It's really just up to the individual on where they want to carry that barbell. We're dealing with a lot of tension here. We got around 500 pounds of band tension, a black band and a blue band. The black band's from Elite. Blue band is from Jump Stretch, I believe, so the bands are a little bit different. We also have the bands connected around these bird tensors that we call them, because Big Bird made them for us, and it just creates extra tension around the monolift. There's G-Buff. G-Buff's getting ready for our meet April 1st, and so he's just taking it light, taking it easy. He did about 6 or 7 sets with about 3 plates. There's Riley going. Here's Mike, the new guy. Mike's coming in with a decent base, and so he should be able to lift some pretty good stuff for us coming up. You got Riley, again, going a little bit too heavy. Riley doesn't have the same opportunities as some of the rest of the guys. He can't come in quite as much, so that's why he pushes the weight up a little bit heavier. But he should still have a speed day and still have a max effort day. You can see the weight of those bands. It's pretty crazy. It's only around 330 pounds on the barbell, but those bands are really, really pushing you down hardcore. Here's Jesse Burdick going. Jesse has successfully squatted, I believe, around 881 or 854, something like that in the meet. We're just trying to take him to the next level. High 8s. I believe is his best official squat, and we're trying to get him up over 9, trying to get him up 950, 1,000 range, and the whole intent of this day was to really try to push him and push Robot to kind of the next level. A lot of lifters have it in them to get to that next level. They sometimes just don't know it, and sometimes it needs to be pulled out of them, or sometimes they just need to be in the right environment to feel that they can do it. And that was the intention on this day. Both Robot and Jesse are actually great at box squatting, but when it comes to the platform, they're not getting the greatest carryover. Jesse has kicked my ass many times in the box squat, but that's not the case when we hit the platform. So we're trying to get him to the next level on some of this stuff with him getting into his full powerlifting gear. We put him into his suit later on this day, and just really try to get him with some crazy overload. You got to have a coach. You got to have someone, coach or even a training partner, who wants to see you be successful, but it's also not scared for you, and they're really willing to test you and push you in a way that you may not even want to be pushed. And this is a great example of that. You can see these bands are kicking my ass pretty bad too. Robot actually hung with me pretty good, and he did. I think Robot ends up finishing with around 425, and I finished the day with around 445. But you sometimes have to have someone who's going to kind of make you do that extra set, make you do that extra rep when you don't really want to. Here's Jesse handling around 4 plates. A good strong single, good explosiveness, good positioning, pretty much good everything on that. I kept my weights a little lighter on this day. I was just trying to keep my form the best I could and just trying to move the best I could. It's about 380 on the bar, so I think kind of hard to tell a little bit. And now we got Jesse going up to about 470, and he's got his suit on now. One thing that I noticed that in his suit is that he kept widening out his stance that he was setting up, and he kind of didn't realize it. I didn't say it much to him because I wasn't sure if that was something normal for him, since I don't get to see him lift every single week up close like this. I was not sure. So I mentioned to him afterwards, and that's something that we're going to try to change next time he gets in the suit so that he can get better depth, because when your feet are out too wide, it's really hard to get proper depth. So here he is with around 500 now. I believe this is 505 or something along those lines. See him sitting back into it good. Need to get them down there lower, obviously, but that wasn't really like a main focus of the day. Main focus of the day was overload. You know, a lot of people watch some of these videos sometimes and hate on it and be like, why is the box higher? Why is this higher? Why is that high? It's because we don't care. We do care, and we do switch it up. We oftentimes do about 80% or so, or 90% of our box squats to a below parallel box. A lot of the other times, the box is slightly above. I shifted around on that one a little bit, nearly died. So other times we go with a parallel box or slightly above parallel box. Here comes Jesse Burdick coming with around a 525 squat. And you can see we got a lot of spotters around because, again, this is 9 something to 1,000 pounds at the top of the lift. And that was the best squat that he did all day. From a form perspective, we had the straps real tight. He was able to sit into that suit, and that set right there was exactly what I wanted him to learn from the day. I wanted him to learn that when your suit is on just right and your suit's stapled onto your body and it's all crazy and shit, that's how you're going to get a big squat, and that's the sensation that you should feel. You can actually squat lower a lot of times when your suit is on just right, but you have more weight on there. I mean, you need to be careful. You need to be realistic about it. You don't want to push it too hard. I think this is my last set of the day. This is the 445. Handled it pretty easy. Wish it went a little faster, but I'm trying to rebuild my speed. That's something I'll work on over the next couple weeks. And next time I try this, hopefully I'll smash on some shit even better. And that's it from supertraining.tv.